Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. I'm going to attempt to show you how to draw this pattern. It's a little bit tricky and a couple of easy things to make it better. I'm going to start out with a 10-inch circle. I've got my ratio locked, so I'm going to just type in 10. I'm going to put that in the center of the page. I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate. I'm going to make the next circle 6. Now, I am going to take a 2-point line and I'm going to go from the center upward and get that quadrant. Now what I'm going to do is take a duplicate of this circle, Control D, and I'm going to move the bottom with a 4-way cross to the center of that line. Now, I'm going to hit the plus key on the keyboard so it doesn't move, and I'm going to double click on the rotation. I'm going to put it to the bottom of that line. I'm going to rotate it 120 degrees and then Control D. So we have that. I'm going to take away this line for just a second. I'm going to change my nudge factor on 5 inches. I'm just going to nudge that line out of the way because I need it in just a second. I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool, set on any color, and I'm going to nudge that out of the way. There's our center part. Now I can nudge this line back. I'm actually going to shift select the center circle and go B and put it to the bottom of that page. Now I can delete these circles, but I'm not going to. I'm going to shift select all 3 of them. I'm going to group them together. I'm going to move them out of the way in case I mess up and had to do it again. I'm going to shift select these 2 circles. So I've got the outer one. I hit the inner one. So I've got 2 objects. I'm going to Control G, and then I'm going to Control D. And I'm going to take the quadrant of the center smaller circle and go to the center of that line. Now I'm going to Smart Fill this. I'm going to use a different color on that, and I'm going to move it over. Hope you can kind of see where I'm going there. Now I am going to make a duplicate of that and move that back, and then I'm going to Control D. See, that's why I kind of quit using Control D, because it does that. So I'm just going to hit the plus key on the keyboard. I'm going to get the 4-way cross. I'm going to hold down the control button. It'll snap right to that edge. Now I can get rid of this outer circle. Whoop. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to get rid of the lower circle, and I am going to Smart Fill that and get that out of the way. I think I messed up. There's a particular order we need to do this in. Yeah, that's why I wanted that. So now I am going to Smart Fill this section and move it out of the way. In this section, I'm going to actually move them twice. And then I'm going to group them together. Control G. Now we need a what we're doing is we're making a holder for our graphic. So now I need a bottom. So I'm going to fill that in. And then I'm going to move it out of the way. Now from here on out, it's kind of tricky, but I am going to move this out of the way. I'm going to take all my parts, and I'm going to left click no fill, outline, right click black. I'm going to take this and get rid of my line. Now, probably the easiest way to me to do things, because it almost has to be perfect, I'm going to take the 2-point line and I'm going to get to that node there, and I'm going to hold down the control button, and it's 4.5 inches. So I'm going to take my nudge factor now and set on 4.5. I'm going to Control D this time and then nudge it up, and look at that. It puts it perfectly in there. And you could make as many as you wanted. Now, because we've nudged, I can nudge this back. You know what? I might have moved it. Well, we're going to have to deal with that. That's why I do not move things. I nudge things. So we're going to take that upper node, and it just happened to snap right to it. Now it's the same dimension, so Control D and move it up. we'll actually go one more. Nope, we're not. That's where I'm going to delete that. That's where your top comes in. So we're going to make a top of this. So I'm going to grab this node right here and kind of hopefully snap it right to it. Well, it's not perfect. It needs to be perfect. So let's move it away. Yep, perfect. So now we need basically a bottom. So we're going to take away this one and put the bottom there. It should be a little bit easier to snap to because we've got more nodes, and we're going to snap it right to there. I think it's easier working in lines and colors, and then just take your Smart Fill tool and make it any color you want and just fill in the center, change your Smart Fill. Let's make it really stand out and see how we've made rings around our interior parts. And you could, the possibilities are endless. What you could do with, shadowing and interactive fill tool to kind of blend the color. I've been lately going to black, go up to effects, order back a page, and it just kind of makes it hopefully stand out. Anyway, kind of a fun project. I think it would actually make a pretty good border, because I might even try that. You can make a longer one and actually have it turn a corner and go the opposite way. I might play with that. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.